Hi guys, a very warm welcome from Arjati Creations. Today we'll be learning how to create this super beautiful explosion box specially for Valentine Day. I hope you have already checked out the video on how to make this beautiful Valentine Day card, and in case you haven't, I'm going to mention the link in the description box below. So now let me open up and show you how our explosion box is. First, there is a shaker that we have put on the top, and these are the four sides of the explosion box. Aren't they pretty? So, this is a 3-layered explosion box. In the inside, I have this cute box which is handmade. And you can put any gift inside. I have kept this handmade gift of a keychain right in the center. This is my second layer where I have 4 different cards. Now this is my pull-up card, like this. This is a simple card where I can put my flaps. This is an envelope, which is again a pull-up card for having a message. And this is an openable card like this. Now comes my final third layer. For here I have my envelopes that I have created. Here I have my pull-up cards. Even here I have the same kind of pull-up cards. And here I have this cute card which opens up like this. And we are going to put it back again. Just fold the parts. So now let us check out what all material we need to create this beautiful explosion box. First and foremost is the papers. So here I have used different types of stock papers. You can use any colors of stock papers that are available with you. I am using 2 colors of foam, mainly pink foam as well as silver foam. So any colored foams that are available with you. The second thing is we need a ribbon and a thread. So any color ribbon and any thread is good. Next we need an OHP sheet. So this is a transparent OHP sheet. We will need some crystals to decorate. We need a double-sided tape, a dotting tool to do the creasing work. We need any white glue or Fevicol and a scissors. I have also used the puncher, so any puncher which is available with you, and any scissors, any special cutting scissors. I'll show you the scissors that I have. So any style cutting scissor like this is fine. So now let us get started. So let us now start creating our first layer for the explosion box. For that you can take any stock paper that you have available. You can also take plain colors. Now if I tell you the dimensions, this is 30 cm by 30 cm box. So we will go to the empty side of it and plain side of it, and we are going to mark boxes at 10 cm and 20 cm. We have to create smaller boxes in this. So first mark your line at 10 cm and second line at 20 cm and connect it. Now turn it around. This way also mark your point at 10 cm and 20 cm. Now after you've done that, just mark your diagonals, but only for the corner 4 boxes. So just mark your diagonals here and mark your diagonals this side. Now what you should do is take any tool that you have, or you can take an old pen to create creases. Now we are going to draw a heart on the corners. Now to draw the heart on the corners, I'll take a plain paper and show you how to cut it. Now I have cut out a square of 10 cm by 10 cm, same size like this. Just fold it diagonally and then draw a heart shape. Let me cut it out. Now just put your paper and just draw it with a pencil on all sides. So now that I have drawn the hearts here, just cut them out. Like this. Now once you've cut it out, you will also need to create your grooves at the diagonals. So create them. This is going to become one end, this is going to become the second. So this way, if you hold it, your first layer of the box is ready. Now open it, we are going to create pockets in all of these. So now we have cut this out. Now I've taken a black sheet, you can take any colored sheet, and let me tell you the measurements. This is 9.5 cm by 9.5 cm squares. We will need 5 of these, and what I'll be doing is I'll be attaching them in this space. So this way attach all your 5 pieces. Now I have cut out same size pieces in the heart shape. You can take any color, contrasting color or same color paper. Now this is any normal cardstock and I'll be attaching it out here. This way I have attached. Now let us create our beautiful pockets, different kinds of cards we'll be putting on all 4 sides. For that, for the first pocket here, now I have taken any cardstock, any contrasting cardstock is fine. And the measurements of this piece are 9 cm by 9 cm. And I have marked. So here just mark a line at half a centimeter on 3 sides. And I am creasing it using my ball tool. Okay. Before we go ahead, take any cap, small round cap, and just create a circle on the top. This is a half circle. This is basically to help us take out any pieces or small cards that we put inside. Now just cut a triangle at the corners and just crease it along the line that we have created. So see, our pocket is ready. In the same way, I have created another pocket for this part, and I have cut out 2 pieces of hearts to decorate them for. So now let me attach it. So this way I have attached it on both sides. Now let us make 2 cute cards for both these sides while this is drying up. I have cut out a piece of heart Okay, you can cut it out in any stock paper that you have available. This is 9 centimeter by 8 centimeter haft, and what we are going to do is just divide it into half here and cut it like this. Now take any piece of paper. We are first, okay, random length, any length is fine. Just fold it like this. To create a flap in this way. You can write any message inside, and we are just going to stick our hearts pieces on these parts. First, let us write our message. So you can write any message that you want. Here I am attaching my hearts using my double-sided tape. So if you pull it, it's going to be, the message will be seen, otherwise it's together. Now let us make another cute small card. Now here I am making an envelope. I've taken a piece of cardstock. This is approximately 15 centimeters by 9 centimeters. Okay. Now what we are going to do is, here I have marked a 1 centimeter border on both the sides. And along the length of 15 centimeters, we are going to groove it at 5 centimeters and 10 centimeters. We are basically creating an envelope, small cute envelope. So just groove it at 5 centimeters and 10 centimeters. We don't need this part. Okay. Even in the top part, we need to create a triangle for the envelope. So first I'm going to cut off, just groove this. I'm just going to cut a triangle for the envelope like this. Let us attach it. See, our cute tiny envelope is ready. We can keep any card or message inside it. I'm going to just beautify it using a small heart that I have created here. With a tiny envelope like this. Now let me show you how we are going to attach this onto our first layer of explosion box. To attach it, I have taken a strip, any strip of paper, thin strip of paper is fine. It should be bigger than this square that you have. Just fold it a little from both sides like this to create a loop. Okay. Let us attach the loop. So I'm just attaching the loop on both sides. And for the center, I've just cut out, you can write it out also, this cute message of I love you or love you right in the center. I've created a similar loop like this, and I'll be attaching it here in the center. Here what I'm doing is I'm doing the opposite sides similarly. These are small tiny papers which I have cut out using my scissors, and these will have messages, and we are going to simply slide them in these parts. In the same way I've created here also, and you can simply slide them inside. This heart shaped card that we've created will go here, and these double envelopes that we created will go in here. Isn't it started looking nice and beautiful? So this is our first layer. I'm going to decorate the four corners. You can decorate the four corners using anything, any accessories. I'll be decorating it using these. I have this cutter, so I've just cut it out. So you can decorate. So this is our first layer. Our first layer is ready. Let us now learn how to do the second. For the second layer, I am taking two pieces like this. Let me show you the dimensions. This is 27 centimeters by 9 centimeters, both the pieces. And I've taken a cardstock. What I'll be doing is I'll be grooving them at 9 centimeters and 18 centimeters. So we'll be basically creating 3 squares of 9 centimeters. Just fold it. In the same way, do it for the other piece. Now I'm sticking these two pieces together in such a way that we are able to create a box. Now I've cut out squares. These are slightly smaller than. Now we've cut out squares which are slightly smaller. It is 8.5 centimeter by 8.5 centimeter, and I'll be sticking them on all four sides here. And in the center here, I have this piece I'll be sticking. This is our second layer. Let us now decorate our second layer. So let me keep this aside while we make the 4 different cards for the second layer. Now this is a piece of paper that I have taken. The dimensions of this are 13 centimeter by 7 centimeter. I'm folding it into half, and then I'm folding this into half like this. I've cut out a small butterfly shape here and attaching it in such a way that my flap just closes. We can have our add-on cards on this. Simply stick this here. For the second side here. Now for the next card, take any piece of a square. The dimension of this is 15 centimeter by 15 centimeter, and this is a very cute card that we'll be creating. Now first, just divide your page into half and make a square in the center like this. Now with this point as reference and 2 centimeters, draw a line here. Same way for all the 4 corners. Just first cut off these triangles जो यहाँ पे बने, these corner triangles. So we have a shape like this. I'm going to crease them to fold them along the lines that we have created. So now we folded them. Just fold 1, 2, 3 and the 4th side, put it inside. So see, our cute card is ready. This one I'm going to stick here, and we can have a beautiful message inside. Again, I'm going to take my double-sided tape and I'm going to stick it over here so that I can take it off as well if I want. Okay, so this is our second card in the second flap. Now we are going to come up with our third one. So let us keep this a little aside. Now to create the third card, what we'll be doing is take a strip of paper. Any color is fine. This is approximately 14 centimeters. And what I've done is I've created a square of 4 centimeters and then a gap of 1 centimeters. and just fold it in this form. Just keep folding at 1 centimeter by creasing it, and create, you can take 4-5 squares here. I have taken 5 squares like this. Leaving this part, we will start attaching 1 square at each of these. So leave this. We are going to take our glue now. So these are all 4 centimeter by 4 centimeter squares. I have 5 flaps now. Create a small strip of paper like this. Okay, this what I'll be doing is I'll be attaching it here, these, and then we are going to attach it to our cup. So now this has stuck well. Now take your piece, attach this here. Now we are going to attach our final card. For the final card, what I've done is, like I just cut the envelope, in the same way I've cut another envelope. And I have cut out these small hearts. What we are going to do is take a piece of thread like this, or rope, or whatever you have available. We are going to attach these hearts. The hearts, I'm going to use my double-sided tape here. Place your thread or rope inside and just attach two of these together. Like this. I'm going to keep attaching. So this way, see, we've created this string. Now what we do is take a piece of double-sided tape, just attach the end of your thread onto this. Okay, I have stuck it, and now we will just roll it and put it inside. So when you pull it out, the entire message, you can write messages, words on top of these. And we can have a flap. I'm going to just attach it using a flap here. So this way. So our second layer is also done. We will attach, I will show you how to attach the first and the second layer later on. Let us make the insidemost box now. To make the insidemost box, we need 2 pieces, 2 to 3 pieces. The first is, I have taken a square. I'll be creating a black box, and this is 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters. And now what I'll be doing is, let me show you, I'll be creating grooves here to create this particular box. So mark at 6 centimeter and 13 centimeter. Just create your grooves. This is a very special box that we are creating. In the same way, here also mark at 6 centimeters and 13 centimeters. created your grooves, we are going to cut. So here, cut it along the groove that you've created. Then just fold it. Now we are going to create a box. I'm going to stick these together to create a box. So on the flap, apply your white glue, Fevicol, and stick it like this. Now this is a cute box that we are creating, in which we can keep our gift that we want to give. So this is the box that we've created. Yep. Now we will be creating a very nice, see, our box is done. Now to cover this box, I have taken a foam paper, and the dimensions are 21 centimeters by 7.5 centimeters. I have created 3 lines. First is a 7.5, next is a 13.5, and I've just grooved them. I've also created an inside line like this, and I'm going to cut it out. So I'm going to cut it out and show you. So now I have cut it out. Now what I'm going to do is I've taken an OHP sheet. Okay, just apply your glue onto this and stick your OHP sheet. On top of the OHP sheet, I've cut out another piece like this. Okay, like this, my cover is created. Now while my OHP sheet is getting attached, I have taken 2 ribbons. I'm going to attach my ribbon here, and I'm going to stick my box on top like this. I'm going to stick this back side also, and I can put any gift on top here. So just fix your ribbon. So let this attach well, and then we are going to attach the other ribbon. Let us create the main cap for the box. For the main cap, let me the piece that I have taken. This is an 18.5 centimeter square, and I have created my lines. I'm going to create my grooves at 4 centimeter and 14.5. So first we'll create our grooves. Now we are going to attach this to make a cap. Before that, we will need to apply Fevicol on all the 4 corners. So this way a perfect cap for the box is created. Now let us attach the first 2 layers, the main 2 layers. So this is our big layer, and this is our second layer. Both these layers are done. I'm going to be sticking these 2 layers together. For that, here I'm using my double-sided tape. Yep. Now fix this right in the center. So this is our second layer, which folds up, and in the center our gift box is going to come. So see, this back side and top has front has got stuck. It's looking so pretty from the top. Take your ribbon and I'm going to attach my ribbon on this side. So stick your ribbon. Let this attach well. Now let us decorate our box from the outside. To decorate our box from the outside, what we are doing is, I have cut out these foam rings. I have cut out these. I have cut out few other pieces and some stars. So let us now decorate. These are the four corners. So in two of the opposite corners, I'm going to stick foam rings. Before that, let us stick the, you can take any cutouts, you can paint it them yourself. So here I'm sticking it like this, it's going to be there. Creating the shaker with a smaller piece. Let me stick all of these and show you. Now, next what we are going to do is, first let us stick the OHP sheet. You can make beautiful hangings for New Year and Christmas using your shakers like this. Now put a little bit of your shaker material in between. Now I'm going to stick my penguins. We have to stick the second OHP sheet. Now comes the tricky part. We have to stick this hanging in between. So I'm thinking I'm going to take a thinner. You can, if this you think is really thicker, then you can take a thin paper hanging. For neatness, we are going to stick this onto it. So now I'm going to decorate my lid. I've just shown you how to create the shaker. So we are going to be using the shaker on top. I'll be using my double-sided tape here. Now I'm going to stick this right in the center. I'm using some white pearls to decorate my box further. So this is our beautiful lid for our explosion box. Our innermost box that we have made. We can put a beautiful gift. Like I have made this keychain and I can put it inside and I'll just tie it here loosely. So now I have tied my box. Keep it inside. Fold up all your flaps like this. And our explosion box is ready. Let me open the explosion box and show you how beautiful our shaker explosion box is. So first is we have beautiful patterns on all sides. And it is super beautiful even if you want to just keep it like that. See how beautifully our explosion box opens up. This is the innermost gift where you can keep. And this is our first layer where we have 4 partitions like this. We have these, our flaps. We have a card which is a pull out like this. Then we have flaps here and we have envelopes here. This is our second partition where we have our flap here. We have our pull up here. We have our openable card here and we have our envelope. Just you can open this. And our beautiful shaker explosion box is done and ready. Do create your own beautiful explosion box. Do share with us what all cards you created as a part of